Right now, a local group that helps people seeking an abortion says they're now planning for the unknown as they see a dramatic increase of calls for support.
Also, the U.S. Supreme Court clamps down on what the Biden administration can do to tackle climate change, what regulators can do now to limit pollution.
And the latest on a double shooting on Madison's north side from yesterday that sent 2 people to the hospital. You're watching News 3 now at 6. The path forward for many people in Wisconsin when it comes to abortion access is exceptionally unclear right now. And the physical path to any such procedure is just as murky.
Many women are looking at the reality of needing to get care out of state, but don't know how exactly they'll get there or how they'll pay for it. Tahalil Mohadeen spoke with representatives from one group working to get people the access they need.
That's right, Eric and Charlotte, this map shows which states have or will have banned or likely have banned abortion. As you can see, Wisconsin has 2 neighboring states, that's Minnesota and Illinois, that do not have a ban, meaning many Wisconsinites may need help getting to those states for the procedure. Abortion groups have been there to help people paying for transportation, medication, and even childcare. But now those groups are being asked to provide even more support. Immediately after the Supreme Court ruled to overturn almost 50 years of precedent, leaders from Midwest Access Coalition say the calls kept pouring in.
All through the weekend were folks, especially folks from Wisconsin, that knew, okay, couldn't have my appointment on Friday. I won't be able to have it in the future, it looks like, and I need a plan to go to a different clinic.
The group, which offers abortion seekers help with childcare and travel expenses, went from getting about 120 calls a month to 600 in less than a week. They, along with Planned Parenthood of Wisconsin, forced to expand their existing framework.
People were already facing difficulties in accessing care, whether it was paying for the care or transportation.
But with a sudden growth in the list of people who can't access abortion, so does the cost needed to help out.
Not being able to stay within the state and be there, but now you have to go to Minneapolis. Now you have to go to Chicago.
And MAC Director of Programs Marie Kahn doesn't expect the demand for emergency assistance, even with abortion pills, to decrease anytime soon.
Regularly have folks who will contact us who are like, I found out I'm 15 weeks pregnant. That's not going to change when we don't have access to actual, medicine, rural medicine in spaces for folks to get pregnancy care, to get ultrasound readings.
Abortion support groups left planning for unknowns.
This will be a changing legal landscape for some time to come, and that for, we don't know for how long.
And worried about the future.
People are going to not be able to get their abortion and are going to be forced to stay pregnant. And what are we going to do with that?
Leaders from Planned Parenthood say if you want to help, the best thing you can do right now, outside of donating money to abortion funds, is talk to your friends and family about the issue.
Tahalil, thank you. A Wisconsin district attorney says he will prosecute abortion providers if there's probable cause an alleged abortion violates state law. Sheboygan County District Attorney Joel Urmanski says he prosecutes laws based on how they are written and plans to do the same when it comes to the state's abortion laws. Urmanski says he is unaware at this point if local law enforcement agencies in Sheboygan County will actually investigate alleged violations of state abortion law.
I don't have that answer. It's new. I can tell you that I reached out to law enforcement in this county, letting them know the decision that came about, sharing with them the abortion statute that we have on the books, so our law enforcement is aware of it.
Now, there are 4 abortion clinics in Wisconsin. One of them is in Sheboygan. Wisconsin's Attorney General, Democrat Josh Kaul, filed a lawsuit Tuesday challenging the state's 173-year-old abortion ban. He says statutes passed in the 1980s supersede that ban.
The U.S. Supreme Court releasing its final decisions for this term. One of those rulings limiting the Environmental Protection Agency's power to regulate greenhouse gas emissions. The court's conservative majority sided with the coal industry and a group of Republican-led states, saying the EPA exceeded its authority by trying to limit power plant pollution under the Clean Air Act. The 3 liberal justices dissented, with Justice Elena Kagan writing that the court has stripped the EPA of its power to respond to the most pressing environmental challenge of our time. And the Wisconsin group Clean Wisconsin had joined a coalition of environmental advocacy groups to intervene in the case. Attorney Brett Cordy says regulators can explore limiting emissions under a within-the-fence line doctrine. That can include trapping CO2 emissions through carbon sequestration.
There's ways to regulate not just CO2, but all the harmful pollutants that come out of gas and coal plants. So by changing the regulations around those, you could also reduce overall emissions.
He added that he's hopeful the Biden administration can find a workaround through executive action.
Well, let's check your certified most accurate forecast now. Here is meteorologist Dana Fulton. Dana?
It's still a bit breezy out here on the patio, but nice and sunny. We're keeping an eye on some showers north of Madison right now that will be sinking in over the next several hours. Here's a live look over downtown. Again, mostly blue sky, but some more clouds building in. 87 currently in Madison, so temperatures pulling back already from our afternoon highs. Dew points near 60. Really throughout southern Wisconsin, where the upper 80s close to 70. Notice a little cooler to the north, where a cold front has already passed through. Those showers still north of Dane County, but we're watching that rain line slowly sink further southeast, and we will have the chance for some of those showers to continue to pop up overnight and as we head into early Friday morning. Temperature-wise, we're in the 80s for just a little bit longer. Once we get overnight, temps will drop down into the 70s. For tomorrow, highs will be in the low 80s with showers early in the morning and then sunshine in the afternoon. I think most of the area is going to stay dry early in the day as this line is really breaking apart for us. We'll take a closer look at the timing for this rainfall in just a few minutes.
Dana, thank you. Madison police haven't been able to ask two teenagers anything about who may have shot them last night. Those teens should survive, but are still in emergency care, which is why today the police chief is asking you for help to solve that case and prevent future shootings. That shooting on Dryden Drive on the north side happened inside one car. Police think everyone knew each other, and two people involved ran from the scene before officers arrived just moments later. We also learned the two victims are 16 and 18 years old. Happened about 5:20 last night. The North District headquarters just a few blocks away, which meant officers got there quickly.
Our officers responded within minutes and immediately began life-saving methods. I believe that these methods saved a life yesterday. I'm fully convinced of that.
Now, Chief Barnes did not provide any other information on the suspects, but had a lot to say about the rise in violence in Madison in the past few days. He says his officers recovered 8 guns, a mix of 9mm Glocks, even a ghost gun between this past Sunday and Tuesday. And Madison police are investigating a report of gunshots off South Park Street near Penn Park yesterday. Officers were sent to the 2000 block of Fisher Street. Police found several shell casings in the area. No signs, though, of anyone being hurt or any property damage in that area. The investigation into the incident ongoing. Police have not indicated if this incident is related in any way to that shooting on the city's north side.
Dane County authorities have arrested a 38-year-old man in connection with a deadly hit and run on County Highway MM. The victim, 30-year-old Logan Geths, was found dead alongside the roadway on the evening of June 8th. Authorities said Geths died of blunt force trauma. The crash itself happened on June 7th, the day before his body was found. Dane County Sheriff's Office officials said the suspect, a man from Brooklyn, Wisconsin, was arrested today and is being held on tentative charges of homicide by negligent operation of a vehicle and felony hit and run causing death.
Meanwhile, in Shorewood Hills, police are looking for those responsible for vandalizing the elementary school there. The outside walls of the school were spray painted with racist symbols and inappropriate images. Police are asking those who live around the school to check their security cameras from overnight.
This kind of behavior, this kind of language is grounded in hate, and it does our community harm. And when it involves an elementary school, this harms some of the youngest amongst us. And so this is really deplorable behavior that really needs to stop. We need to put a stop to this.
Now, if you have any information related to this incident, you're asked to contact police.
Happening today, SSM Health holding an infant memorial tree planting ceremony in partnership with the Healing Our Hearts organization and the Community Advisory Board, or CAB. The ceremony was held at Winnequa Park in memory of a child who passed away at just 2 months old. The trees are meant to be a calming place for parents who have experienced the loss of a child.
The parents are able to see the tree grow in a way that they weren't able to see their child grow. And I think that that's really important, and the symbolism of that is super strong.
CAB was created in the summer of 2020 in response to the high infant mortality rate among Black women and reproductive health disparities in Dane County.
Still ahead, why Madison School District middle and high school students won't have to worry about paying for city buses again this summer.
And bringing the community together as a resource fair returns to Penn Park.
It's Furniture and Appliance Mart's Stars and Stripes 72-hour sale. Hurry in to save as much as 40% off holiday doorbusters and special buys. And get guaranteed 5-day delivery on all in-stock appliances at Furniture and Appliance Mart inside Ashley off the Beltline in East Springs Drive.
Change it up and choose Dutch Boy from Menards. Get the best quality Dutch Boy paints at the best prices. Pick out the perfect color. We offer free custom color matching and tinting to create thousands of color options. And with Dutch Boy's easy opening, smooth pouring container, and no prep, no prime formula, transforming your home has never been easier. Save 11%. And all Dutch Boy paints now at Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
Here's a dose of reality. Driving under the influence of prescription painkillers is just as illegal and just as deadly as driving drunk. In fact, drugged driving deaths in Wisconsin have increased nearly 200% over the past 10 years. Help prevent drugged driving, and let's achieve zero preventable deaths on Wisconsin roadways. Driving on pills kills.
$5,000 a year. That's the burden of Joe Biden's inflation tax on Wisconsin families. They can't afford it. From the grocery store to the gas station, we're all paying the price for Biden's massive deficit spending. Ron Johnson has the courage to say no to spending that is mortgaging our children's future. And his small business tax cuts help them compete and survive the pandemic.
I'm Ron Johnson, and I approve this message.
Ashley Stars and Stripes 72-hour sale just got better. Don't miss our biggest savings. Save with doorbuster discounts up to 52% off while supplies last. A $1,000 purchase is just $21 a month. Plus, take up to a holiday bonus of 10% off our sales prices at checkout. Only at Ashley.
A community resource fair returned to Penn Park this afternoon. It Takes a Village focuses on bringing the community together in a fun environment to learn about services available on the south side of Madison. Kids there got to interact with Madison police, who brought squad cars and a mounted horse unit. Bubbler artists were also there, offering creative activities for kids and adults.
We have the trash lab here, we have the art car, we have several different things here, and the whole vibe is basically create your own communal activity, your own communal vision, and with this being the vehicle.
Following the event, attendees could stay for a showing of the movie Jungle Cruise in the park. If you missed the event, don't worry, there will be 3 others like it in the near future.
MMSD students will once again have access to free city bus passes this summer. Passes will be given out to middle and high schoolers from the 6th grade and up, and now available for pickup from school summer semester sites all across the city. Students who live in Madison but don't go to an MMSD school or did not receive a pass from their school are also eligible for those free passes. The passes are valid through September 6th. City of Madison Traffic Engineering Division hiring a number of qualified candidates to work part-time as school crossing guards. Though vacancies exist in several areas, the city sees the greatest need for applicants on the city's west side.
And this is such a fulfilling job. There's a universal sentiment amongst our current guards that this job builds you up. You have a positive impact on your community. You get to keep the kids safe.
Crossing guards will typically work about 10 to 15 hours a week. Depending on the location, the guards will be paid $18.18 an hour. The first round of interviews will be mid-August, with training anticipated for late August. Hiring will occur until all of those positions are filled. And coming up on News 3 Now at 6, while many of us love a good fireworks show, our furry friends, well, they have different opinions. A warning from the Dane County Humane Society.
Plus, if you want to put on your own light show this weekend, it's going to cost you. A look at why fireworks prices are booming.
And will Mother Nature cooperate over this holiday weekend? Dana has your complete forecast after a short break. Stay with us.
Ashley Stars and Stripes 72-hour mattress sale. Save $1,000 on luxury brands. Get any size Beauty Rest Harmony and Harmony Luxe or Luxe Hybrid mattress for the price of a twin. Plus a bonus of 30% off at checkout at Ashley.
How do you use your energy? Giving back to your community? Fueling your drive to deliver hope for neighbors in need? At Alliant Energy, we're creating more clean, renewable energy every single day to power what matters to you. Because even during the most powerful moments in our lives, we're not thinking about power. We're thinking about a brighter future. Alliant Energy, powering beyond.
Oh, love that Chevy Blazer. That's our next SUV. Love that Equinox. That's our next SUV.
Nice Trailblazer.
It was love at first sight. What?
The Chevy family of SUVs. Find new options. Find new roads.
Qualified lessees can sign and drive this Equinox for around $340 a month. Tax, title, license, and dealer fees are extra. Chevrolet, the #1 selling brand in Wisconsin.
Politicians have been threatening it. Now the Supreme Court's done it, triggering a ban on nearly all abortions in Wisconsin, even in cases of rape and incest. And Senator Ron Johnson sided with them on overturning Roe v. Wade, punishing doctors and hurting people, putting our health and reproductive rights in danger. Johnson even said, if you don't like it, you can move. Tell Senator Ron Johnson to protect us, not punish us.
Raising healthy children takes a village, and kids thrive when their village is healthy too.
SSM Health and News 3 Now are helping you unlock a healthier world with our Time for Kids Keys to Health campaign. We'll show you how sustainable choices create healthier lifestyles, explore the impacts of food security on families,
and share ways we can help build a healthy community together. So join us on air, online, and in your village.
and take time for kids.
Ashley Stars and Stripes 72-hour sale just got better. Don't miss our biggest savings. Save with doorbuster discounts up to 52% off while supplies last. A $1,000 purchase is just $21 a month. Plus, take up to a holiday bonus of 10% off our sales prices at checkout. Only at Ashley.
It's a trade-off we make every year. Pay a good amount of money to watch a firework explode into thin air. But this year, that trade-off a little harder to make.
Some stores and stands are having to charge more or actually lose money due to rising costs of fireworks. Catherine Merck spoke with one seller in our area about how it's responding to the price hike. Catherine?
The owners of Savior Fireworks here in Verona tell me they're experiencing a nationwide issue. Their skyrockets are skyrocketing, and the way that they're responding to the problem might help you, but could hurt them. As you prepare to sit back and enjoy these.
Happy 4th of July, guys!
People like Addie and Andrew who sell them are preparing to take a bit of a hit.
We may not make as much money this year.
For fireworks sellers across the country, this has been a difficult few years to buy and sell, even here in Verona.
Last year there was a substantial hike with all the COVID-19 logistic issues as well, but this year they took another hike for, depending on the product, from 20 to 40%.
There isn't a simple cause. There are issues with inflation and supply chain problems across the country. Phantom Fireworks is one of the largest retailers in the nation. Its CEO told CBS News back in 2019 it paid approximately $11,000 per container. This year, the company is paying close to $40,000 for the same items.
Last month, away from getting the product shipped in from China, they were like, hey, you know, we can't honor the contract. It's going to be $5,000 more per container. You can cancel your order or you can pay the $5,000.
The business hasn't raised their prices for customers, but as a result, they've had to take a hit.
Literally, we kept everything the same price, or we actually lowered the prices for our customers to try to help them with the gas prices and everything else.
I think people are spending money on food and other things this year.
Gas prices at $4 to $6 a gallon and everything else. Groceries have gone up. We just wanted to make it so people could still have a little fun.
And while some people are worried about getting the same bang for their buck this year, these business owners are doing what they can to make sure prices don't skyrocket for their customers.
But then next year, you know, we hope to have the same, you know, customer base back, and we want everybody to have some fireworks for the holidays, and to be able to afford them.
The CEO of Phantom Fireworks tells CBS News that even though there's high prices, they're still experiencing high amounts of inventory. So even though you're going to have to pay more, you should be able to buy the products that you want. Reporting live from Verona, I'm Catherine Merck for News 3 Now.
And a warning for all pet owners, pets and fireworks do not mix. Dane County Humane Society is warning pet parents to leave them at home, the environment that they're used to. Bringing pets along to a fireworks show is just too stressful for them and can lead to some unusual actions.
They could break free from you and run off, and then you're going to be searching for a lost pet over the holidays.
If you find a lost pet or lose one, you can go to the Humane Society's website to file a report. In addition, as of this morning, all of these pets that you're seeing right now are currently up for adoption.
So things are getting a little dry out there, but will we get any rain over the July 4th holiday weekend? Here's Dana with the very latest.
It is a little dry, a little crusty outside for us right now. The ground's starting to get cracked in spots. And as we look to the north currently, we are seeing a line of some showers and thunderstorms move through. That will continue to build in overnight, so we will see a few raindrops for some folks. We're not expecting to see a lot of rain with this one. This is all along a cold front that's going to sweep through overnight and pull temperatures back just a little bit tomorrow. Highs today close to 90, and we're still in the upper 80s right now, with a little more sunshine expected for it this evening. A few showers and thunderstorms move through overnight and into early Friday morning. It doesn't look like it's going to bring a lot of rain, though. In fact, most of our area will stay dry, but I wouldn't be surprised if you do hear a few rumbles of thunder overnight. Mostly dry for Saturday and Sunday through the weekend, but for the 4th of July on Monday, we have some storms building in, especially in the afternoon and evening. Again, that rain chance, that line along that cold front moves through for us overnight, but notice not expecting a lot of rain to pass through. Most of the accumulation will really stay south of the Wisconsin-Illinois state line. High temperatures tomorrow will be in the lower 80s. As we look ahead to your Friday or your Saturday, plan on sunshine throughout the day. We should stay dry through the afternoon on Saturday, with just a slight chance for a shower late Saturday night. Rainfall totals under 1/10 of an inch on Friday, so not expecting a lot of accumulation, but some folks could see some raindrops again south of the Wisconsin-Illinois state line. That's where we have the best opportunity to see some steadier rainfall early tomorrow morning. Otherwise, the temperature trend still likely above average heading into July, and that pushes us into the middle of the month. Most of the country seeing above average temperatures to start off July. Feels like summer outside, and it's still going to feel like summer outside towards the end of the 10-day. 82 the high for tomorrow. There's that small chance for some showers early in the morning, but we're expecting sunshine in the afternoon and then dry conditions through the weekend. Highs will stay in the lower 80s for us on Saturday, with a slight chance for showers and thunderstorms Saturday night into Sunday. Sunday in the mid 80s with partly sunny skies, and on Monday, the 4th of July, we will have the showers and thunderstorms in the afternoon and evening. A few more showers expected to stick in the forecast for Tuesday and for early Wednesday, and then things dry up by the back half of next week. That temperature trend not expecting to jump up too high, but we are trending a little bit above average by the next weekend.
And coming up in sports, the Big Ten is expanding west. The two teams joining the conference, and why that means more trips to Pasadena. That's next on News 3 Now.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
Save on all appliances and grills during the inventory blowout sale at Grand Appliance. Shop unbeatable deals like this GE gas range with convection and air fry for just $847, or this LG kitchen with a 29 cubic foot French door fridge for just $29.97. That's not all. Get up to $750 in additional savings exclusively at Grand. Visit grandappliance.com or your local showroom today. Grand Appliance, the appliance experts.
Those brave men and women of our armed forces, generations of them. Why should today's burdens fall back onto them? They were there for us. Now let's be there for them. Your local Wisconsin energy providers and the Keep Wisconsin Warm Cool Fund are working together to deliver Wisconsin veterans in crisis heat, power, and help staying in their home. But they can't do it alone. Donate today.
When my family opened the first Culver's in Sauk City, Wisconsin, you know what we did? We gave it our all, making sure everyone felt welcome, sharing our favorite foods from around the state, like Butterburgers and fresh frozen custard, greeting every guest with all our heart, crafting each meal with care, believing a smile makes everything taste better. And it's a tradition we bring with us yet today, from our hometown to yours. Welcome to Delicious.
Wisconsin, Governor, we have one chance to get this right. Remember one name, Kevin Nicholson, Marine, 5 years, Iraq, Afghanistan, came home, founded No Better Friend Corp, taught Wisconsin conservatives how to organize and win. This is about the ones who work for a living, worry about safe streets and buying groceries. Warrior conservatives. This is about Kevin Nicholson. Conservatives, rise up. We have a leader.
Faces get all the love. What about the body? New Dove Shower Collection is infused with hyaluronic and peptide serums to make your skin feel smoother and more radiant. New Dove Body Love face care ingredients now in the shower.
The great outdoors is good medicine for bodies and brains, but how much nature time should we aim for?
Tomorrow, our Time for Kids expert has an answer that's refreshing.
And could we see rain for 4th of July? That's tomorrow morning from 4:30 to 7.
When you think of the Rose Bowl, you think of Darrell Bevell's run, Ron Dane, and 3 straight trips to Cali from 2010 to 2012. Playing in Pasadena has always been a treat for Wisconsin, but now it appears trips to LA are going to be a bit more frequent. UCLA and USC are reportedly leaving the Pac-12 to join the Big Ten Conference as soon as 2024. And the move is expected to include all sports except beach volleyball. The addition of the Bruins and the Trojans make 16 teams in the new Big Ten Conference, and that number is expected to grow. A formal announcement of the expansion could happen within the next 24 hours. Next Friday, the state's Big Four basketball programs will hit the court at Summerfest to compete against each other while teaming up to raise money for charity in the Alumni Charity Challenge. The squad with the highest point total from shooting the competition and the most donations going to win the event. And Wisconsin's team of Keaton Nankivil, Brevin Pritzel, and Ben Brust are feeling pretty confident heading into the Alumni Charity Challenge.
I got the edge. I believe in my guys. Brevin can shoot the crap out of it. I have confidence, even if it's irrational confidence. And Keaton Nankivil is my silent gem. I'm excited about everything. A chance to compete. I love competition. I love the organization that I get to represent, Guarding Against Cancer.
It's been a week Marjon Beauchamp will remember forever, but it's also hasn't really sunk in yet for the Bucks' first-round draft pick. He actually gets to live out his dream of playing in the NBA. And probably the most surreal moment of it all, a text message he received from a certain two-time MVP welcoming him to Milwaukee.
Beauchamp just slipped.
Giannis texting me. He's like, "Welcome to the team. Let's go win a shit." So I was like, wow. And to play with, Giannis and Drew and Chris, like, you know, those are NBA All-Stars, vets, you know, so, like, and them to reach out to me and, you know, it's amazing, and I never thought, I'd be in this position.
And as expected, Bobby Portis will be a Buck after all after opting out yesterday. Portis is staying in Milwaukee after agreeing to a 4-year, $49 million deal. Wes Matthews also staying a Buck. He's agreed to a 1-year deal. So it all worked out in the end.
What a big day, though. This UCLA-USC news.
Yeah,
huge.
it's kind of big.
Really changes things. Unbelievable. Final check, Dana?
We're expecting a quick line of showers and storms to pass through overnight. Some storms possible. I think most of the area is going to stay dry. And then thankfully Saturday and Sunday right now look nice and dry for us heading into the week.
Dana, thank you. Thanks for joining us for News 3 Now at 6.
Have a great evening, and we'll see you back here at 10.